Welcome to another episode, everyone. Spider Lok dropped the video. I don't care. I don't give a F, bro. Don't be on the internet threatening me about dropping this video that I asked you to delete or take down from your channel. Now, for those who may not know, Spider Lok and myself have a bit of a history. We were in prison together at Centinela State Prison in 1998, some nearly 30 years ago, 28 years. And I did a video, referring to the 50-50 yard and all of this. Spider Lok believes that I, went back on what I said or what have you. I do not believe that I did. I know that I did not. Nevertheless, when all of this hoopla came about, I asked Spider Lok, have his phone number, and we were just in contact about an interview days prior. So I texted him and asked him, could he delete the video that he made on his channel about Jap 5? And he said that he would, or what have you. He said some other stuff, whatever, said that he would delete it, in which he did. I suppose I never went and checked. He told me he would delete it. I left it like that. Then apparently, Spider Lok, when I made my video addressing him and the others, apparently took umbrage to what I said, even though I was very respectful in my video. But you just can't please these people, man. So he gets on his channel at some point. I just seen the video. I don't know when he did it, probably the other day. Because I wasn't going to look at the videos that they did in response, because I didn't want to go back and forth. And I said, if they say something, chances are I'm going to say something back. So let me I told my people I was going to leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. So I didn't watch their response. Nevertheless, some things popped up on my timeline last night. I see the video, a bit of it, with Spider Lok saying that I had requested of him to take the video down. This is what he's saying on his channel, that, Damion Porter, whatever, asked me to take the video down. I did. He said, I took the video down, but I have it in private. And he was looking at another video, and he said, but you know what? I might just put the video back up. Since he's saying this, talking about my video, since he's saying this or whatever, I might just put the video, man, put it up. I don't care. Bro, these dudes are bananas. I was not on a 50-50. You don't have no smut on me, dig it up. Dig up any smut on me. If you're going to be on the internet popping it better be for real. Better not be any make-believe, though. I'm not going to play those games. You got some dirt, because there is none. So you'll never be able to find anything. I'm sure I can find plenty on most of you individuals on this freaking internet. Internet gangsters. So Spider Lok threatens to put the video back up where I was speaking about Jap 5. I guess he was trying to point out some discrepancy in my rhetoric. But I felt like that was a very weak move, and that is not gangster. First of all, why even reveal that I asked you to take a video down? Why get on your channel? Why get on the internet and say, reveal the conversation that we had via text, and that I asked you to take the video down? Why does that have to be anyone and everyone's business? Nevertheless, that's not so bad. But then he goes on to say, as I said, threatens to put it back up. If you don't have nothing against me, I don't care. Bro, I said whatever I said in there. I said it. I said it and put it up myself. But this just it goes to show you that these individuals have no morals. They have no moral compass. They have no ethics. Anything and everything is content for them. I don't know why he was threatening to put it back up. Perhaps he wanted to clear himself, clear his name. I give him the benefit of the doubt. Nevertheless, bro, Bobby Ye had requested some months back that I take down a video that I had reacted to of his with some of his homies on there saying some things about the Hoovers. I didn't feel like I had said anything wrong in my video. I just reacted to it. But he had took his video down. They didn't want this stuff out there anymore, to sort of the way that the story was beginning to come out or turn some or whatever, you know. And so that's the only time I'd ever talked to Bobby A on the phone. But we were on the phone. He asked me to take the video down. He said he was taking his down. Can I take my video down? I took it down. My video was getting views overnight. It was getting views already. I took it down. I don't know where it's been right now. And I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. But I took it down, and I didn't get on here and talk about how I took it down. And I talked to him, and he asked me to take it down. And I did, pat myself on the back, because that's just good journalism. That's just being a good content creator. If any of my videos affect anyone in some negative way, it can be a viewer. And one of my videos may trigger them about something, some sort of abuse, some sort of, man-on-man abuse there in prison I may be telling a story about. And they may ask me to take the video down, because even though they're not involved in the video directly, no one that they know is involved in the story, still it triggered them in some way. And I'll take the video down, just out of respect. People say, Aunt Hefe made you take down multiple videos. Man, no one can make me do anything, bro. It was crazy. Aunt Hefe has never in his life asked me to take down a video. I took down a video that I made on one of his homies because I was wrong. I was misinformed. I was ill-informed. I had said something that would come to find out was not true. And so I don't need anyone at that point to request for me to take down the video. My own ethics, the morals that I govern myself with, dictate that I take that video down and no longer disseminate false information. But whatever the information is, if the information is injuring someone, even if the information is correct, if someone asks me to take it down, I'm going to take it down and not make a big deal about the fact that I took it down, and would certainly never threaten to put the video back up once I've taken it down and someone asks me to take it down because this is harming them in some way or harming someone in some way. What type of man, what type of gangster, type of real individual would sit there on the internet and say, man, I'll put it back up though. Man, put it up. I don't care. Man, these dudes crazy. I stayed on the yard for 25 years. Put the video, I didn't do nothing wrong. Threatening to put it back up after I asked you to take the video down and you said you would. And again, I suppose he did. But then as soon as I say something that he may not like, that's just not good ethics in journalism. That's just not good ethics. Any content creator that asks me to take a video down, that paints them in a bad light, that I may have said something that, that they didn't like. I get it. I'll take it down, bro. Just out of respect for myself and for that individual. Whether what I said was true or not, whether I have evidence, whether it's been validated, all of that. It doesn't matter. What matters is that this individual is asking me to take it down. You don't even have to tell me why. You don't even have to explain it. Just tell me you want me to, man, can you take it down? Yes. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. So it's crazy to me, Spider, that you would take the video down upon request and then let everyone know that, first of all, I requested that you take it down, and then threaten to put it back up. What you even take it down for? I don't care. Put it up, bro. I put it up already. Just reacting to one of my videos. Put it up. I took it down though. It started some stuff. It started some controversy. And that's not ever my aim. I'm just trying to bring the people the information. I'm never trying to slander anyone deliberately. So when I felt like that's what I was doing, or perhaps it was being construed that way, I wanted to rectify it the best that I could. Some of the damage had already been done, of course, but I wanted to stop the bleeding at least. So I took the video down. I deleted it off my channel. And again, I asked Spider, could he do the same thing? Especially since the way he had worded his title and all of that. He said that he would, and again, I suppose that he did. I never went and checked because he said that he would. That was enough for me. Take every man at their word till you show me something different, which he ended up doing by even threatening to put it back up, as if he had something over me. I might put the video. I'm not even playing it here, man. I don't care. But I saw it. With him saying, I might just put the video back up. You know what? Yeah, I might. And the other dude, the other content creator, he's sitting there shaking his head like he agreed with it. These same dudes who always talking about standing on business. Been talking about standing on business about this 50-50 yard and all of this. Agreeing with an individual, going back on his word. As a man, as a gangster. Dude, man, and want to chastise me, feeling like I had a slip of the tongue or that I misspoke on something or whatever, and have not let up on that. As I've said, have not let up on that. But threatening to put a video back up that I asked you to take down. That's just crazy to me. As I said, someone asked me to do that, I'll do that just out of respect. I don't even care. I don't even need to know the details. None of my business. If you want to tell me, but I don't need to know it in order to take it down. All I need is for you to tell me or to ask me to take it down. So that's enough for me. That means something's going on. You're uncomfortable with something. Someone is uncomfortable with something. There's some sort of controversy. Something. You don't feel right about something. You change your mind. You change your position. You got some new information. That information is no longer what it was. Whatever. Something's going on, clearly, if you're asking me to take it down. You don't have to beg me. You don't have to get into details. You don't have to convince me. All you have to do is say, man, can you take the video down? That's it. It's done. It's not that serious. It's one video. You got content all day. There's one video. I don't care how many views. It got 10 million views. All right, man, so what? It's one video, man. It's not that serious. Money is not everything. It's one video, bro. You gotta explain why I need you to take it down. Then you gotta threaten to put it back up. Don't threaten to put it like you got something over my head, or you know what I mean, like I'm worried about you putting the video back. Put that damn thing up. I don't care. I ain't done nothing. I paroled from Centinela State Prison. Level 4 yard, homeboy. Put it up. Find somebody got a bad word to say about me behind those walls. Put it up. What are you talking about? I don't care. I ain't got nothing to hide. Unlike some of you individuals. Internet crips, internet gangsters. That ain't gangster. That wasn't on no man time. That wasn't strong, bro. OG would never do something like that. A real gangster would never sit on the internet. At the real one and asked them, so, we have a history together. Even if we didn't, though, like I said, if I don't even know you, not even a content creator, much less a content creator, and I know how it is with content creators. I know what we all go through. You asked me to take a video down because you may have did something, you may have misspoke, you may be involved in some heat, some controversy, whatever, man. I don't gotta know. I don't care. I got you, bro. Mando, bam, right now I'm finna take it down. And that's it, quietly. Not gonna get on you, yeah, you gonna actually take the video down. I went on and did that, you know what I'm saying? Took the video down for him, yeah. And then I put it back up though, yeah. He said, what? I put it back up. I don't care. That's why I stay stomped down. So that I don't have to worry about this kind of stuff. You got nothing on me, kid. Nothing. No one does. There's nothing there. Look and you shall not find. Nothing but stomped down. That's it. You're not scaring me or threatening me. But it did cause me to lose some respect for you, though, for even saying that, regardless of who it was. Even if it was someone else that asked you to take a video down, and I saw you on there discussing it and talking about how you would put it back up, I'd be like, damn, he asked you to take it down, bro. You said, yeah, you did that. What's all this about? That's not strong, bro. That's like, something I would expect from Jaleesa or something. Not Tookie. That's the internet for you, though. That's these gangsters. That's the individuals that are calling me out for believing that they got me somewhere, that they have an I got you moment, that they caught me slipping somewhere. These are the individuals on the internet looking to end my whole career, my whole YouTube career, my whole gang banging career, my whole prison career. Because they said that I said that Jack was good now for being on the 50-50. Not because I was on one and nothing like that. Because this is how much they standing on business. Everything else I done said on my channel, whatever else I've said that may have helped someone or whatever, none of that means nothing. Right? That's all out of the window. The only thing that means he said what? And they pounced on it and they ain't let up because they just stand on so much business. They ain't giving no breaks because they just they're that serious about their morals and ethics and what they believe in. They're that serious about the game. They're that serious about not breaking any rules and standing tall and standing 10 toes down. That the moment you even look like you haven't done that, they're pouncing because they're that strong. They have no skeletons in their closet. They're that stomped down. Meanwhile, they've never been on a level 4 and threatening to put back up a video that's been already taken down out of good faith. But then preaching to you about standing on business and that I'm not standing on business about some talk about a 50-50 or some talk about a 50-50 yard on the internet. I'm not standing on business on it because they're that staunch on standing on the rules and business. That the minute you don't or they feel like you didn't about something, even something out of your mouth, not something that you did, something out of your mouth that you may have said that it looks like you didn't stand on something, boom, we own you because, boy, we stand on business and we ain't going for this. An individual who doesn't stand on business. So we're about to pounce on you. We stand tall. We killers. We stomp down level 4 killers. But then in the same breath, I put the video back up. That ain't stomped down. That ain't standing on business. That's some sucker stuff. That's some weak stuff. That's some girly stuff. That ain't standing on no business. That's feminine. I ain't standing on business. That's weak. Put it up. I don't care. I ain't done nothing. Put it up, boy. Stop threatening to put it up. Put it up. You should have never took it down. That's how you feel. I don't care. I had it up. Put it up. What is it going to prove? What is it going to say about me? Not a damn thing. Put it up. What are you talking about? That's it, man. I just wanted to address that, bro. Get that off my chest. Because like I said, he threatened to put the video up And he can have people thinking he talking about some other video, like he got something on me, like I did something. You know, he threatened to put this video up and all that. You know, man, clarify yourself, bro. That's what happened. Yeah, I texted him, asked him to take the video down. Again, in which I suppose he did. But it don't matter. Turn around and threaten to put it back up. Crazy. Boy, these dudes talking about I don't stand on. I would never do something like that. That's how strong my morals and ethics are. I stay standing on business. These dudes just talking, bro. Talking, popping it about standing on business for the last 5 and 6 days in every freaking video. And then it shows every time they open their mouth in their freaking track record that they don't stand on business. Crip Mac was on a 50-50 yard. They ain't said nothing about it. Spider Lok sitting there next to Crip Mac. Neighborhood. In the black box. Which one is it? You want to talk about selective politicking, picking and choosing? Which one is it? Is it all bad, the 50-50 yard or not? Is he all bad or not? He's not all bad. Just jab 5. Got it. Knock it off. These dudes, man. Bro. Not going back and forth. I don't even know if the dude got something to say back. I'm not even watching it like I ain't watching the other videos. Like I said, this one popped up. And it was all of them at one time on the same video. They was popping it about me, bro. They going back and forth. I'm like, this is nasty work. As I said, they don't want to offer you any grace. Individuals, which is so ironic because some of these individuals have been through things themselves, particularly on the internet, but in their personal life as well. I know this. Where people didn't support them or turned on them or were dragging them through the mud, dragging their name through the mud. So you would think that they would have more understanding, more grace. You know, if someone does something on the internet, slips up or says something wrong, you know, that you don't judge that person or judge that person's whole career or just jump on the bandwagon and try to throw that individual under the bus because you know how that feels personally because you've been through it, and especially someone who never turned on you or whatever. If you a stand-up individual, you would never do that, bro. It's crazy to me. There's so many things that I could speak on and react to that's been said about these individuals that I don't get involved in. I've never gotten involved in, bro. Ever reacted to any of these videos that are speaking bad about these individuals, bro. Ever. Because everything is not content for me. You know, I ain't about to throw individuals under the bus that I personally know for a video, for some content. Even if the stuff they're saying about them is true, which I'm sure a lot of it is. Killers. Yeah, so that's it, man. I just didn't understand that. I didn't get that part. I asked him to take the video down. He did, then double back and said that and threatened to put it back up. I didn't feel like that was strong at all. Coming from whomever would have asked for you to take it down. Not just me, not because it was me, not because of this situation. Whatever, bro. Whomever. Just as a creator, content creator, you say, okay, bro, I got you. I'll take the video down. That's what I thought. That's why I didn't think it was going to be a problem. That's why I just texted, hey, bro, can you take the video down? I'm just thinking, oh, yeah, boom, that's going to be it. That's what I just said immediately. I wouldn't even say, well, what's going on? Why? Or, you know, whatever. Man, I don't, bro, I don't care. Again, if you want to speak on that, if you tell me, oh, man, your homie's tripping, or, you know, or if I got some new information, that ain't what it was. Whatever. If you want to speak on it, that's on you. But I'm not about to ask you about it. You don't have to convince me. So I'm asking, well, why, bro? Why I got to take it down? What happened? I didn't ask no question when they asked me to take the video down. I just took it down. Damn sure we never threatened to put it back up. That sounded so crazy to me, bro. That's all. Stay safe and stay free, people.